video on Rev in a while, and I just was driving and came across this, and it fucking disgusted me. First of all, has anyone noticed how swollen her face is? That happens when you're drinking again there, Nikki. Like, you're stupid. You think we don't know the signs. Like, we know you're hammered behind the scenes again. That's besides the point. I want to draw attention to the way Nikki's always saying she's a Christian woman, and she believes in God, and this, that, and the other. Wait till you guys hear this. I don't know if she's just literally fucking flipped her cookies and Nikki's lost her mind and needs to be committed, because we all know she's got some serious mental health issues. But the shit she's saying, usually I stay out of it because Paula can defend herself. But this shit is vile. This shit isn't okay. As someone who believes in God too, the things that you are saying, if you were truly a believer, you wouldn't be saying. Listen to this bitch. Just listen to this.
Oh, bummer, dude. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
So right now she's sitting here and fucking making fun of Paula because she can't have kids, but it gets worse.
Darn. Maybe if you weren't such a cunt, God would be like, here, my child. You're not such a cunt. Let's bless you with a child.
Do you have a bit of a God complex there, Nikki? Do you think that you're on the same page as God and you know what he thinks and says in heaven? Is that part of your delusions with your mental issues? Because no human being knows what God is thinking, does, or says. And for you to even say that you have knowledge of God doing these things to Paula because she's a C-word is fucking disgusting, gross, and makes you the worst Christian. The most hypocritical. You're the type of Christian that turns people off from church and from the Lord. That's what you are.
But no. God doesn't just give blessings to fucking cunty people, okay?
Oh, now Nikki's schooling us on blessings and using the C word in the same fucking sentence. By all means, preach, Nikki. You're making yourself sound like more and more of an idiot.
And this doesn't go for every person who can't have kids. Let me correct myself. Just because you can't have kids, or a situation happened to you to make it to where you can't have kids, does not mean God cursed you and that's why you don't have kids. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in her particular case, and Paul Pfeiffer's, this is strictly for Paul Pfeiffer. This does.
Wait a fucking second. You're saying because of your and Paula's internet beef, which is what it is, you want to act like you're attacked, but you go right back at her just like she comes at you. You both go at each other. And you're saying because of an internet beef, God has cursed Paula? How do you know this, Nikki? You need to drop that God complex. You're not God. Like, that's fucking creepy that you think you know what God's thinking. And you think that you know how he hands blessings down. What the hell? Jesus, you really are more fucked in the head than I thought. And while you're talking about people looking like they have downs, has anyone ever brought up the fact that you look like you have fetal alcohol syndrome? Because your eyes are very close together. So don't talk about people and looking like they have downs. What's wrong with looking like you have downs, Nikki? That sounds very discriminatory to me.
That would refer to anybody but her, okay? Just her. This is just in her case, okay? No one else. No one else. Granted, there might be some Paul Pfeiffers out there where this may apply to, but I'm talking.
So there are also some other Paul Pfeiffers out there that are cursed. They're cursed by God and can't have kids because of an internet argument with Hypocrite Rev. Girl, lose the fucking God complex. You're not Jesus, Joseph, or Mary.
I'm talking about her and her only. Only. I'm not talking about anybody else's story, anybody else's situation, just hers.
God, she's a bitch.
God's not gonna bless some cunty, evil, vile, slandering bitch. I'm sorry. You won't. No. No.
Why does she make those faces and why does she talk in that accent? It makes her look doubly stupid. And how do you know? You don't know, Nikki. You don't know who God blesses and who he doesn't and why he does and why he doesn't. You idiot.
No. He won't do it. Absolutely no. Unless he thought it could help you. You know, the Lord, I feel like if the Lord felt it would help you change, maybe he would. But
listen to this. This is the part that really gets me.
I'm pretty sure he knows it won't help you change. You know? times, like, nothing's gonna change that bitch.
Hold on a second. So, you good Christian woman that you are, right, Nikki, are telling us that God is sitting up in heaven looking down on Paula and saying, oh, I'm going to curse her and not give her a child because nothing's going to change that bitch. You're saying that God is looking down on people calling them the B word. Get a fucking clue, Rev. Seriously. You literally are a hypocrite, and you are the type of Christian that makes people not want anything to do with God. And that's sad. That's really fucking sad. You are not a representation of Christian faith or Jesus at all. At all. You're like a demon. You're a demon. Like, you really are. You're a wolf in sheep's clothing, and it's fucking gross.
Even a child. So let's just save that child from the pain and suffering.
So do you think that he said that about you, Nikki? Do you think that he foresaw that, you know, you wouldn't keep your kids clean or your house clean? Here's the thing. You want to get so upset that Paula showed the rotten apples and showed your child, which, here's the thing. You and Stacy doxed my child, showed her whole picture. You kept unblocking the account. Everyone's seen the proof. Paula at least didn't show your kids' face. She blocked out the faces, which is why you won't be able to privacy complain that. But here's the thing, Nikki. We can only show what you show us. You're the one showing your dirty ass house. You're the one showing the rotten ass apples all over the ground. You're the one showing your kids filthy, showing your kids with clothes too big, showing your daughter without her hairbrush. You're showing that. We can only show, and Paula can only show what you show us. So maybe you should think about that before you sit here and cry and play the victim, you know, the good Christian victim over here, Rev, who's saying that God's looking down on people, cursing them and calling them the B word. Get the fuck out of here, Rev. You're gross. I don't know the rights to this video. This is strictly my commentary, strictly my opinion. The shit she's doing is fucking gross, and I cannot stand the way she's acting. Like, it's gross. Like, I really hope that nobody looks to Rev for any type of Christian type advice or counseling, because she, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if that bitch is possessed. She is definitely a wolf in sheep's clothing. I mean, not even sheep's clothing, more like a wolf in skunk's clothing. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That's all I have to say. Have a good day.